Jamie's coming to us from space.
I am
You.
Jamie.
Thank you. How's
Nice
the
to,
signal up there?
it's
Okay.
hard to hear now. It's nice to talk to you all. I enjoyed the first episode that we got to see. Jonathan, let me start with you. How do you feel that the show has evolved since last season?
We took everything we learned from season one and expanded that into season two to make it even bigger and bolder than season one. I can't believe I got away with what I got away with in season two. Like when I said to the executives, hey, I want to hang them from a cable in a harness 30 feet and fly them through the air, they were like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I'm like, are you sure? They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, great. I also want to put them on skis in the first episode and make them ski down a hill while having to memorize a scene and act with the biggest Hallmark star, Janelle Parrish. And they only get one take and they have to do it. And whatever happens, happens. And they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And I'm like, great. So it's just, I think my sandbox has expanded and I've been able to play with all the different things in it a lot bigger.
All right, that's fair. Robbie and Angel, made you both want to be a part of this?
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I've been watching Hallmark movies forever when I was on the couch with hot cocoa with my family members. And so to be able to be a part of the Hallmark universe and tell these stories that I have watched forever, I mean, Hallmark is the place for feel good entertainment. So, when you click that on, you're just going to feel good.
Mhm.
And then also to do that with Jonathan Bennett and learning from him and also laughing with
Yeah.
him was just a total blast and an
Thank
easy
you.
yes for me.
What
All right,
made you want to do it,
Angel.
Angel?
Um, I grew up in Venezuela and I immigrated to this beautiful country. And every Christmas, I would watch movies to enjoy it and learn English. And Hallmark was my way, my go-to.
Oh,
And then when the opportunity came to be part of a Hallmark on a scripted show, I was
yeah.
like, I have to do this. This. I've been doing this for years, every Christmas, and I'm excited that I'm part of it.
What did you two do to prepare, and did you go back and watch season one?
Yeah, what'd you do to prepare for this?
If
Um,
any.
If anything, they can't
Yeah.
really prepare for what I
prepare
throw up,
for
what I'm
this.
through, because every day they're like, what do we have to do? What, Jonathan? What are we doing?
Um, what wow, I watched season one first of
Yeah,
all.
okay, good.
Okay, that works.
I researched who this awesome host was. And then just a lot of self-talk. Like,
Yeah.
English is my second language, so I
Yeah.
had to like tell myself, you got this. You just
Hmm.
gotta be present, active listening, cheer for others, let go of
Hmm.
ego, let go of your past,
Yep.
enjoy the moment, pay attention, and just take as much information from the host, your friends, and everybody else. And the Christmas movies help too.
That's right.
I love unscripted television. I love watching reality TV. So this has been a total dream for me to get dropped into my ideal reality television show, being an actor. So I watched season one probably like three times, just trying to figure out everything that was going on. But that helped to a certain extent. But as soon as I got
When they
there,
changed it.
Jonathan
Yeah.
was switching it up on us constantly. So I just realized that like every day, it just was about saying yes and
Hmm.
what are we doing today? Getting excited about that, and then also just having fun. Like at the end of the day, I think that's the name of the game, and that was what helped me do well was enjoying the time together and enjoying the other guys, and it was a total blast.
I mean, this show let us bring our inner child out.
Yeah.
We were kids in a playground, and that was just the best experience ever.
And Jonathan, having been in Hallmark Christmas movies, did you find yourself trying to give them advice? Did you, try
Yeah,
not to? How did that?
the best way to learn how to do something is to just do it, right? And I've done, I think 13 Hallmark movies at this point. So like I've learned so much from doing that when I'm hosting and judging these guys, I'm able to like share all my knowledge with them. And I'm like, hey, when you do this, you might want to think about this because this is going to happen. Like anytime I have a chance to like coach them, from what I can coach, because it is a competition. So I kind of got to let them,
Yeah.
I'll give them advice, but I got to let them see what they do on their own first. But then the feedback after they do it is usually where I'm able to help them and say, okay, next time do this, and they soaked it up like sponges.
I think the thing that sets this show apart from other reality television is that every day we showed up to set and felt supported, and
Mhm.
like Jonathan, Melissa, and the judges wanted us to succeed. They were helping us through that. And that's not something you see on a lot of reality television, but it's definitely why I think Hallmark putting their specific stamp on this show
Mhm.
is what makes this different and why people are going to love this.
Yep.
Did you guys have more trouble with the acting challenges or with the other challenges?
Ooh, that's a good question. What'd you have harder time with? I mean, they both struggled in both of them in different ways. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the fun of the show.
I think what was hard is that for this show, you're doing both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, like, you're acting, but then you're also doing it, like riding an animal of some sort?
Yeah.
Do you know?
They're on skis or hanging in the air or riding an animal while acting.
Yeah. So, you can take an acting class, you can go to acting school for as long as you want, but nothing is going to prepare you for some of the stuff that you're doing on this show. But if you just focus and just remember, kind of who you are, what you're there to do, and then act opposite the incredible celebrity Hallmark scene partners that we had, then you're going to do great.
What about you, Angel?
I mean, just it doesn't matter how prepared you are, just like Robbie was saying. It's just surprise after surprise.
Mhm.
You this season brought so many twists that
Oops.
kept us on our toes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it was an acting challenge, a modeling challenge, or anything. Everything was out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You say that, though. What surprised you the most? Yeah. Yeah,
Me?
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What surprised me the most? Um, the skis, because I've never skied before in my life. And I remember Jonathan is like, are you ready? No. How do you break? Bye.
Action.
Acting.
What about you, Rob?
Angel falls down on his skis. We'll just spoiler alert. Angel.
Yeah, a lot of people fell down.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Watching Angel fall was not surprising. But what was surprising to me was I thought that I was signing up for an unscripted competition reality show. And as soon as I got there, I realized that that's not what this was going to be. I met the other guys and it became a show about community, and it wasn't about the competition. The only person you were competing with is yourself every single day. And the community and the brotherhood that was developed between all of us, I don't even think it was something anyone was expecting on set, like crew or hosts or judges. It just was this natural melding of all these awesome guys. And so I came for a competition, but I left for the community.
Yeah. I remember when I fell and came back to the group, the guys were already talking amongst themselves. Like, all right, does anyone know how to break? Oh yeah, do this thing. Do this, do that.
They
We were
needed
already
ski
helping
lessons
each
first.
other. Like, hey, if you have hard time, try this
Yeah.
or do this. So in my head, it's like, this is a competition and people are already helping each other. Wow.
And that was day one. I don't shine if you don't shine, right? That's
Yeah.
something I tried to instill in them is like, doesn't matter how good you're doing. If the people around you in your scene aren't doing well, then you're not doing well. So it's like, make everyone around you better. And if you do that, then you're going to be lifted up.
Right. Speaking of scene partners, what was kind of like your first reaction, I guess, to getting to do a scene with Janelle? Were you nervous? Yeah. How did you feel for both of you?
I think it was twofold because you're so excited to be working with these incredible actors, especially Janelle, that you've watched in so many networks and so many television shows and so legends of Hallmark. So you're so nervous, but then at the same time, I had to remember, like, wait, she's the best at what she does. So just like Jonathan said, if she is shining, I'm going to shine. So I was just listening to her, and being able to talk to her beforehand was really helpful. And the better she was, the better I was going to do. And that's what I was able to give over to. And it made me feel so much better.
What did any of them really intimidate you, Angel? Like any of the stars?
Her beauty intimidating.
Yeah. Janelle was intimidating. She's beautiful.
No, she was easy to connect. I remember introducing myself to her and she gave me a big smile. Hi, nice to meet you. And then, spoiler alert, I take her down with me and I'm like, what are you doing? Time slows down, get up. We finally get up and it was so smooth after that. Like, we got that out of the
Yeah, we got that out of our
So
system.
then
Yeah.
now let's just have fun and enjoy the scene.
Yeah, the skiing part was hilarious. Jonathan, I wanted to ask you really quick. One of your first roles was on a soap opera on All My Children.
Mhm.
How did that Like, what did that teach you, that experience? And do you still
Yeah.
find yourself using that kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
I think soap operas are the best training camp, and now it's kind of the what they call like the verticals, like the candy jar and the real shorts and all that. Those verticals are great training ground for actors because it's low expectations and low stakes. There's like I said earlier, the best training is just to do it. And so every day when you're on a soap, you're standing in front of a camera and you're acting every single day. Whether it's good or not, doesn't matter because they're going to shoot the next scene in 2 minutes. So whatever you said is what's going on the air. And that's a real quick way to learn how to
Mhm.
become an actor. And so with, finding Mr. Christmas, I think there's a similarity there. It's like, just go do it. And they're like, well, how do we do it? Well, you'll figure it out. And to watch their growth from the beginning of the episodes to the end of the episodes, throughout the whole season, to watch these boys grow, each one of them grow in a different way, and they take that with them onto their auditions.
That's fair. I know we're almost out of time, but what are you two taking away the most?
Yeah, what are you guys taking from this show?
I'm taking so much. I'm taking um joy,
Mm-hmm.
vulnerability, teamwork,
Mm-hmm.
and this experience had taught me and made me a better man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm putting everything that I learned on this show into my own life
Mm-hmm.
with my personal lifestyle, with my family, and I'm excited for what's next. Uh, Thank you, Hallmark.
Yeah, this might be Mr. Christmas. You never know. Or this could be Mr. Christmas. What are you taking away, possible Mr. Christmas?
I'm really taking away that being your authentic self is absolutely what is wanted in this industry and is wanted at Hallmark. All of the things that make us who we are, the community, the love, the family, all of those values that you hold dear, just letting those out and being the part of the scene, or whether it's in a conversation you're having with someone on the crew. I mean, that's what it takes to be a Hallmark leading man, is not just who you are in front of the camera, it's who you are
Yep.
off the camera. It's how you live your life. And when you're able to let out all of those things that make you an authentic person and let people in on that, that's the joy. And I think that's what they're looking for on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say, I'm sure that you guys, regardless of who wins, that you'll get more opportunities after doing this too. So that should really help everybody. All right,
We'll get
great. Well, we're
prepared
not.
for it.
Well, thank you so much, all three of you. Have a good rest of
Thank
your day.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.